Hey guys, how you doing? It's been a while. I think that's the understatement of the year, to say the least. So, FIFA 18 is right around the corner, and with the demo being out, we've learned a few things about it. One thing is that I feel like wing formations are going to make a resurgence this year. One reason why I say that is that wingers are very useful from kickoffs and just build up play as they get in behind very easily. And you may see that in the gameplay recorder below of a match between Manchester United and Manchester City, I believe. Even though I lost this game, it does show some useful things in the game. What we'll be going through today, obviously, it's just some tips and for the release of the game, and maybe a starter squad you might like to build that's cheap, affordable, they're the same thing, and usable. But yeah, so some things. So yes, although I say wingers will make a resurgence, that still leaves the option, of the narrow formations that people opted for last year, such as the 4-3-1-2 and the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation. Just to use that tiki-taka football. That that will still be prevalent in the game, I believe. Which leads me to believe that I don't think any formation will actually be considered a bad formation, if you know what I mean. Three backs will be useful because you can set the wingers to come back, etc, etc. And then five backs will be as OP as they always are. And four back formations, just four back formations. The only one I can see actually being bad is the same one as last year of the 4-2-2, in which players didn't really make many runs. The starter squad that I will show you in a minute has been based around a 4-3-3-4 formation, and most of the players will be pretty cheap around the release of FIFA. One or two players might be, a few grand more than your budget maybe. But yeah, a couple of tips. The bronze pack method is easily one of the most safe methods of making coins throughout all of FIFA. If you watch one of the Panthers' videos, can't remember which one exactly, but he says he uses the bronze pack method all throughout FIFA because it is useful all throughout FIFA, but even more so right at the start. So if you want to build those coins, then just open the 400 coin packs at the start. Even your welcome back packs, I believe you can sell them. I believe they are tradable. But yeah, even with the bronze packs, even if you just sell a couple of players in there for 250 coins each, you have instantly made a profit, even with EA tax. Another thing, the AI seems, of that game you see below is on legendary difficulty. And like I said, I lost, but it was a close game. Even compared to last FIFA, I wouldn't really have a chance on legendary. Like, I'd win the occasional game against a shit team, but nothing compared to what I've gathered from the demo, that the AI is going to be so much easier to play against, regardless of what team. I mean, I almost beat Real Madrid with this Kobe on the demo, so that just shows how the AI plays, as it plays like a real person, I guess, with the short kickoffs from a goal kick and etc. So that leaves the option open for, as EA have released the squad battles, people will be more inclined to maybe go for those against the AI, rather than maybe foot champs or something which is a lot harder to get into. Another thing, guys, so this starter squad, which I will show below, it's pretty cheap, but I have taken a few players from the starter squads of Matt HD Gamer and the Panthers. Links to the videos I will leave down in the description if you want to go check them out. Personally, out of those two, I believe Matt HD Gamer has got the overall cheaper squad, but I feel like the Panthers might be better purely because the Panthers is purely BPL, the starter squad, whereas Matt HD Gamers is a hybrid of like France, BPL, and Serie A, something like that. But yeah, in the squad I've shown below, it has a few cheap players, a couple of players maybe like Fellaini, Musonda, Lanzini, and who else? Anyway, those types of players, they might be a little bit more expensive because, those players are good, I guess, in their stats. Like, Fellaini is one of the most physical players on the game. Musonda has 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. He's basically the cheap Neymar Premier League. On top of that, he also has like 89 pace, 82 dribbling. And from what I played in the demo, Musonda is sick. Like, I brought him on one time and he scored 2 goals straight away. So yeah. You'll see in the subs also Lingard. Lingard I also found was really sick using those wing formations. And they're also pretty low rated, so I do feel like they may be cheap. But yeah, you'll see as the rest of the team, there's players like Jefferson Montero. Here's one I took from the Panthers' squad. Same as Winston Reid in the subs, Joe Hart in the subs. And I think that might be it. And the players I took from Matt HD squad is Kurt Zuma. And I think there's another player, but I can't remember. Those players, they are solid, they're good. And you'll see in the starting 11, there is Axel Twansby. I'm not sure whether he will be expensive or not, because he is a silver, so he might get overlooked, but he also has 75 pace for a silver centre back, and is actually pretty decent if you have used him before. I recommend trying him out in the demo before the game comes out, and you'll see what I mean. So obviously the demo is, the full game comes out in a few days on the 29th. At the time of recording, it's like the 18th, I believe. So yeah, it comes out in like just over 10 days. In the meantime, the web app will come out on the 21st. One thing you should do, if you're a returning user, is go on the web app, open your returning packs, sell what you can, build up your coins, and then when the game comes out, you will have your squad ready to take on divisions, or even to take on foot champs or something, just to get coins building up at the start of FIFA when coins are very scarce. Other players I feel might be very useful, not only is pace very, very OP as such, I guess, in the demo from what we're seeing. Strength is going to be very, very important. So players like Romelu Lukaku, Christian Benteke, those strikers, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, maybe later in the game, will be very useful because the protect ball feature in the game is you literally cannot get the ball past. So if you have strength as well as shoulder tackles, the strength will come in useful for that, as well as the fact that heading and aerial battles, I guess, are going to be more prevalent with the new crossing rewrite, and the fact that players can just get in the air better over the defenders, whereas compared to last FIFA 17, it was a lot harder to score headers and win the ball So yeah, that will be it for now. I really hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you take a lot from this. If not, go to the other channels that I will link in the description, and maybe they can explain more. But anyway, thanks for watching, and ka kite anō.